Hey guys, Happy New Year. I'm going to try to make more photo related videos here for 2010. And to start things off, I'm going to review a couple of tripods, or basically give you an overview of the different types of tripods out there. You don't have to pay a lot of money for a tripod, but you do want to get a decent one. Forget the $20, $30, $40 tripods. They're usually cheaper, lightweight, made of plastic or really lightweight aluminum, and they're not really worth it. Especially the ones that you get a little crank that cranks up and down. Yeah, don't waste your money. This tripod here I've had for a long time. This is a Velbon Victory 550. It's a light to middleweight tripod. I paid about 90 bucks about 10 years ago. It's really served me well. It's got the 3 segmented legs, so it does go higher and lower, and you can adjust it. It also lies flat too. The center column detaches, or you can reverse the center column and have your tripod head hanging below it. So if you're doing like macro shots, or if you're taking pictures of doing photographing a book or rocks or ants or even flowers, it's ideal for that. This also has a quick release head, which is nice. So if you have your camera set up, you want to release the camera to move your tripod or do a handheld shot, you can just snap it right back on there, which is nice. Like so. It looks fairly decent. Next we have is the GorillaPod here. It's wrapped around one of my bigger tripods, but I just want to demonstrate what it does. They're basically individually plastic articulated joints with rubber rings around them, and it kind of grabs and holds into place, which is nice. The advantage of that is, as you can see, you can mount your camera to almost anything. Disadvantages are not, it doesn't sit very high. It's probably about this high off the ground compared to these tripods. And they're kind of expensive. This is the Joby. There are other brands, but I recommend the Joby brand, or the Joby, J-O-B-Y. This is the SLR Zoom. It's kind of like their upper middle of the line. They got larger ones and much tinier ones. Forget the smaller ones because the joints are weaker and they pop out easier. This actually holds pretty well. I've actually had my whole digital SLR with a 50mm lens and a flash hanging from a chain, so it actually worked really well. This guy right here is the Manfrotto 484 quick release ball head, which does not come with this tripod. I purchased that separately. What this allows me to do is position the camera, say, in different angles, which is nice. Just flop in there because I didn't lock it into place, but yeah, if I lock it, there you go. And this has a quick release head as well, which is nice. So you can get if you can find a tripod with a quick release head, I would definitely recommend it. That's the way to go. And last but not least is the big monster here. Let me take this off. Yeah, this is really cool. It's a cool design, but I won't trust too much weight on here because it does kind of vibrate. I've tried a 200mm lens with a shutter of 1 second, and it kind of blurred the image, and I think it's because of the mirror slap from the DSLR mirror box. It kind of wiggles around, whatever. It's not bad. But yeah, and then you get to the pro level tripods, and this is a Manfrotto 055 mag fiber tripod, I guess. So the legs, I don't know if you can see it under this light, it has like a carbon fiber exterior. Kind of nice thing about that is it does cut down on the weight, and also when you're outside, if it's really cold and you touch this, it's not as cold as touching a metallic tripod. It doesn't transfer the cold as well, which is good. And the thing that distinguishes the pro level tripod from their amateur counterparts, and pro level meaning they're heavier and they're more expensive, that's all it really means, and they're more durable. This guy, they also sell it separately with the head or the base. Base, like this one, the base is about $350, and the head is another $330. So yeah, you're paying over $600 just for the whole set. You can get them in a kit sometimes for a few dollars off. This is the gear head, tripod head, and then you can make the micro adjustments like so. Which is really nice when you're trying to line things up. The nice thing about these pro level tripods is they have they call it spirit level. That allows you to adjust the camera so that it's level with the horizon, so you don't have, crooked horizon lines. That'll save you a lot of time later on. Oftentimes, if I'm not paying attention, my horizon might be a little crooked, and then I have to go into Photoshop and crop out the pixels, so it kind of sucks. Having that spirit level is nice. This has the quick release as well. Fairly good tripod. It's a little heftier than this guy right here, but in return you're getting a really nice support. And if you have a camera attached to your quick release head, it snaps on like so. So it's really nice, it just snaps right in. And then you can make the micro adjustments like so. So yeah, if you're looking for a decent tripod, and if you don't mind paying extra money, I would definitely recommend something sturdier. Again, the disadvantage is it's going to be a little heavier, it'll cost a little more. If you want ultimate portability, get this guy right here, the Joby GorillaPod. But for your general all-purpose tripod, get something that's lightweight enough that it's not going to be a burden to carry on, because if it's too heavy, you're not going to take it with you. This guy is perfect. You can get him anywhere between 70 to 110 bucks, and that's a pretty good deal for a decent tripod with a quick release head and the adjustable, center column and the joints which lay flat, which is nice. And the reason why you'd want a tripod, twofold. One, if you want to do low exposures, like low light exposures, taking pictures at dawn or dusk, city nightscapes, what have you, taking a picture of the moon, we don't want the camera movement. Tripod's definitely the way to go. The other advantage of having a tripod is it'll force you to compose your picture more, so it's, you're going to take more time in composing it rather than just run and shoot. And one other accessory I'd recommend to go along with your tripod is some type of a cable release, like a remote shutter release that just plugs right into your camera, and then you can trip your shutter. And the advantage of that is you're not physically touching the camera, so it's going to eliminate camera vibration. And oftentimes the camera vibration will translate into slightly blurry images. If you don't have a cable release, just use your camera self-timer. That'll work just as fine. Other than that, maybe a camera bag, a decent camera bag would be the other good accessory to get with your new camera. Alright, happy shooting, and thanks for watching.